Sail away, sail away, sail away. Ba ba ba. Hi, everybody. Oh, JP Stunis, gold, Grace Marks, silver, Soria Mikey, browns. I think I've probably talked about this before, but the Jerry Seinfeld gold, silver, bronze Olympics routine. Have you ever heard it? It's so good. So good. He's like, I'd hate to get that silver medal, because like gold, you won. Bronze, you got something. Silver, that's like, of all the losers, you came in first. You were the number one loser. Oh, it's so funny. By the way, guys, I'm just going to do this from now on. Because you can do a fundraiser deal with your Instagram lives now, which is so dope that Instagram has added this feature. So I'm basically just going to do it every time. And I'll talk about Active Minds. I talk about them often. I'll probably talk about them at least once every live that I do. But I just want to leave it open. Like if you, at any point, people feel, let's say, bettered by having spent time with me on an Instagram live, if you feel a little pep in your step, or you feel like, a little more hopeful or a little more happy or whatever, or not, I don't know, I would encourage you to, oh, thanks, we got 4 donations, all right. Anyway, I would encourage you to, and whatever you want to donate, I don't know. It's a great organization, Active Minds. They're a mental health organization providing mental health awareness and resources on college and high school campuses all over the United States. And Allison, who runs the joint, she's just the bomb. Everyone there who works there is just awesome. And anyway, so I think so that'll always be there. But I'm not going to try and like harp on it all the time. You know what I mean? I know that like everybody's pulling at everybody right now because there's a lot of hurting people in the world. So there's a lot of charities that are, active right now, and they're going and they need support. So I don't want to be yet another person pulling on your heart and your purse strings or I guess but you understand what I'm saying, on your wallet. But as generous as we can all be in times like this, I think what a groovy thing we can do when we can hopefully look beyond us and feel beyond us and have empathy beyond us and let that stir something in your soul where you say, I don't need that $5. I could part with that $5 or that $10 or $20 or whatever it is you feel like you would feel led to want to, offer up to somebody else that you will probably never meet in your entire life. That's one of the coolest things I think about nonprofits and charities and things, is that so many of them are benefiting people that you will probably never meet. People in other countries and in developing countries and third world countries and even in first world countries, there's problems everywhere. And there's a lot of people that need help. And there's a lot of problems right now, obviously. Oh no! Oh, is my reception not good enough down here? Active Minds is who you would be donating to. Can you guys let me know if my services, like, am I pausing a lot? Am I skipping a lot? How's the view this evening? This is the view. I just put it on it's my little buggy. Thank you for all the donations, y'all. You're so friggin' awesome. Look at that river. Oh, man, oh, man. Shazam, Shazam, Shazam. Look at all that. Look at that. It's real nice, isn't it? It's real beautiful, isn't it? Oh, by the way, I know I'm one of the lucky ones. I'm so grateful. I've said this as often as I can. I say that I am grateful. Partly because I'm grateful to be grateful. I'm grateful that I'm in a place in my life where I actually can feel that. And then that makes me even more grateful. Because I've struggled a lot through my life, through my own mental health. That's part of the reason why, the main reason why I've become an ambassador for an organization like Active Minds, because It's the most important thing I think that we need to be talking about. And not just in a pandemic, although a lot in the pandemic as well. But I think that all the problems that we see before us can almost all of them be remedied by fixing everyone's heart and mind. And if we can do that, then that's going to be great. And I think we can. We have to want that, you know. We have to want that for ourselves and for one another, ultimately. Guys, thank you so much for all these donations. That's so awesome of you. We've almost raised $1,000. That's so crazy. And we've barely been talking. Oh, man, you're the best. I love all of you. Hold on. There was another purpose for this. Oh, yes. Okay, so you guys know that, you know, sometimes I'm doing these lives just because I feel like we need to have a bigger conversation about some things. And the bigger conversation that I'd like to have today is, so some of you may know that I posted earlier on my story and on my feed, I posted a message to you know what? I posted a message to a company. And it was a message, and I intentionally I wanted it to be online so that they could see it, so that there would be a response. But that was, you know, a I don't know, an honest, just like, hey, I've got an issue with some of your stuff and how you're choosing to remedy fixing the stuff that I've bought from your company. And I don't think that what's going on right now is okay. And I can't really get through the lines of, you know, your communication to get to the right person to ultimately solve this problem for me. And I'm not going to get into the details of it, but there was one person in my DMs, and I also had seen like a comment or two that some people were, they were offended. They were upset. They were kind of like, dude, you know, like the company that I'm referring to makes dirt bikes that I have on my ranch, and I'm very grateful to have. And I know ultimately that they are recreational, although they are also utilitarian for me where I live. But regardless, I understand that we're in a pandemic as well. But people are saying, don't you know that their communication lines are down and all that kind of stuff? I'm like, listen, guys, I just want you to know I am well aware of the world that we're living in right now. I'm also well aware that plenty of companies are still able to have call lines and customer assistance and whatnot. And I think a lot of companies are I don't think this company is doing that, but I think some companies might wish to use that as a scapegoat. But I know a lot of call centers and all that stuff is a digital kind of a deal. Moreover, this has nothing to do with that anyway. This goes back to before the pandemic and before trying to get a hold of these folks, and to no avail. And I felt like it was well within my rights to go and post something on my Instagram. Now, here's the deal. The only reason I'm getting flack is because people are assuming that because I somehow have a big platform, I'm trying to mobilize an army of people to go hate this company. I'm not trying to do that at all. I am trying to let them know that they have a dissatisfied customer and my phone calls are not working. So if somebody at their company wants to pick up on that, and they did, and look, I have the benefit of having a platform, which means they'll pick up on it even faster, probably. But that's why I do that, because I'm still a human being, and I'm allowed to do that. I'm allowed to be dissatisfied with a product. I'm allowed to let those people know that I'm dissatisfied with that product. And the fact that I happen to have a platform is just gravy for me. But I have said many, many, many times, I've never been trying to mobilize anyone to go after anyone for any reason. I do all of my own talking. I'm a big boy. I wear my big boy pants on my social media. I don't need people coming to my rescue. I don't need people piling on. I have pleaded with people who have followed me in the past. Please don't do that. It doesn't help. You're just creating more of a divide, because I am not trying to make a divide. I'm trying to point out something. And I might do that incorrectly sometimes, but that is still my driving force. That is still what I'm trying to do. So please, for the love of God, know that I am only trying to make a better world. And I might stumble through this. I'm not a perfect person, but I got your back. I got my back. I'm trying to do good in this world. And I think holding companies accountable, small ones, big ones, middle ones, whatever, is important. We have not done enough of that. We have all bought product and bought experiences or whatever it is that we are spending our money on to a lot of companies that feel really good about taking our money, but don't feel great about making sure that they are ensuring the satisfaction of the end user, us, the audience, whatever it is. And I think it's the onus is on us to say, hey, That's not okay. And I think my post just said that. It said, I'm not okay with this. It did not say you're horrible people. I wasn't slamming anybody. I was saying, I'm not okay. I need you guys to see this. I need somebody to contact me. And by the way, they did. And we're now working it out. So anyway, to everybody out there, the few people that I saw anyway, who were really, really disappointed in me. Like it hurt my heart for a second. I was like, damn. Like they were saying, man, I thought we were on the same page, and you were like cool and groovy and down and enlightened and whatever, and then you posted that and you're just part of the problem. I'm like, shit. In fairness, they did follow with another reply like a minute later saying, maybe I'm just projecting, but So to that person, I'm sorry you felt that way, but sorry, not sorry. Like that was a measured response, I think, in the way that I handled myself. And I will continue to carry myself as authentically and as honestly and as fairly as I can throughout this life, no matter how famous or not famous I am. I don't think that has anything to do with it. I think that if you happen to have a platform, make sure you use it right. Make sure you use wisdom and kindness and empathy. And I try to do that as best I can all the time. And anybody who follows me should know that. So anyway, that's my rant. That's my rant on that. Zach's Rants. I think we've already nicknamed the IGs that, haven't we? I feel like that's right. Is this still skipping around or sketching out? Am I freezing or pausing? Well, happy 32nd birthday next Saturday, person. Where's my dog? I don't know. He's somewhere. He's up at the cabin. Oh, we love a fundraiser, don't we? No skipping. Yes. I have no Wi-Fi down at the river at the moment. So, I'm hoping that my 5G is my 2 little bars of 5G are holding this, and apparently they are. And according to some, maybe giving me coronavirus. What? Oh man, those conspiracy theories are almost on par with like flat Earth stuff. And not to offend anyone who believes either of those things, but I find them to be outlandish. I find them to be like not of this land. Show that Texas sunset. I mean, I'm not on the ridge today. I'm down at the river, but that's your sunset right there. Look at these beautiful trees. Oh man, they're so awesome. Man, I'm so grateful. All right. Well, I pretty much just came on to rant. My battery's almost dead, but I'll hang out for a few more minutes. Who got questions? Who got questions? I know I love a Texas sunset too. So good. Austin fitness community. Who are y'all? DM me. Dim me. It is so peaceful. I mean, can you hear those birds? I feel like I live in Jurassic Park sometimes, but like the safer version. Not entirely safe, because, there's still some wildlife out here that could fuck you up, but, you just gotta be careful. I miss these lives too. I'm sorry that I haven't been doing them as much. I've just been rocking and rolling and whatnot. Favorite plart. Gosh, man. Zach, read slower. Favorite part of playing Shazam. That I get to be a kid. So I get to be me. I love it. Did I get to be a 14-year-old kid again? Come on. Although by the time we make Shazam 2, they'll all be like 18. I have no idea. It all depends on how long this pandemic is. I don't know that we've had a wildlife survey done, but I know a lot of the wildlife that's here. Deer, cows, not necessarily wild. What else we got? We got a bobcat that roams around here, at least one of them, maybe more. We got coyotes, obviously. Snakes of varying different shapes and sizes and whatnot. We got some rattlesnakes, copperheads, cottonmouths. But nobody's had any issues. You know, you just figure out how to, be smart about it. Keep your head on a swivel. Oh, maybe that's a snake over there. Better. Scorpions. Somebody just squashed a scorpion in the barn the other night. I'm not in Austin. I'm outside Austin. But yeah, very close to Austin. I am hilarious in all of my movies. You're so right. You're loving my salt and pepper and the neon, but what's with the tank tops? What are you talking about? It's gorgeous out. Like, why would you wear anything other? You're lucky I'm wearing anything on me at all right now. I could be completely in the buff, I could be in the buff. Maybe you'd like that. You probably would, sinner. Guys, your donations are blowing my mind. Blowing my mind. We're over $1,000. 73 dones. No, I'm not going to do any cameos now. Not for now. I don't know. The jury's still out on Cameo. I think they've made a robust app. I appreciate a lot of the UX and UI of what they've built, but I'm still trying to figure out the philosophy and ethos and all that stuff on that. Like how I get that I go to conventions and people pay me at conventions to take photos with them and to sign various accoutrements that they might bring with them, but I don't know. There's still something that's kind of like there's something that's alive in that. You're two humans in the same place, or at least you're interacting in the same time. And with a cameo, it's somebody you never see the person or really meet the person or hear them. You just get a message from them, and then you find yourself. I don't know, because I was doing that for we did it for some, I can't remember. For the Actors Fund. Yeah. Not too long ago. And I found myself getting really, spiritually almost drained by it, because I felt like the only way that you should do that, or that at least for me would feel good about it, is if I'm interacting either through video or audio where the person's actually saying, hi, I'm so-and-so. And I go, hi, I'm Zach. And you have a little bit of a conversation, and then, you can say a message within that or something. That's what I'm working on. I'm trying to go build something like that, because I think the conventions they're toast right now, and I don't know how much longer they're going to be toast. And even on the other side of this, we're going to have a new form of convention. So I'm, kind of working out a lot of ideas in my head about how that might work. Oh man, it's so pretty down here. It's just so pretty. I feel like Tom Sawyer sometimes, and I love that. Tom Sawyer, Huckleberry Finn. I played Huck Finn in this little musical called Big River. Anyway, it was many moons ago, and I was like 16, whatever. I was amazing. When's the next Chuck reading? I don't know. I don't know when the next Chuck reading is. I would love for it to be sooner rather than later. But I think, it's good. I think we got to be a part of what was inevitable, which is a lot of shows all getting to do this now, and so there is cool, even if it's not a Chuck reading, it's other cool shows that are doing readings, and but I'm still working on a Chuck movie, y'all. I'm still working on trying to make that dream a reality. I am waiting for the light to shine. Far beyond horizons I have seen, beyond the things I've done and dreams that I have dreamed. Well, those weren't the right words. Other things I've done. In fact, each and every one are the ways that I was taught to run, to run. I am waiting for the light to shine. I am waiting for the light to shine, to shine. I have lived in the darkness for so long. I am waiting. I am waiting. Everybody here is waiting. Lord, are you truly? Yes, I am waiting for the light to shine. Oh man, what a great show that is. That was, I had so many friends, like families that became our family. Me and my younger sister Shekinah, we were both in that show up in Ojai at the Arts Center, and then we traveled with it, and there was all these just incredible families that became our extended family and friends. And the Grosses, specifically Donna Gross, she was like the soul of that show, and had all the great like vocal parts in it that were like in the choral soul bits of it. Oh man, just so good. And I think of her every time, because in that song, I remember, I was playing Huck Finn, and you're on stage and you're kind of looking at everybody, and it's like the end of the show basically. And I just remember it seared in my memory where everybody was on stage in that time. And the last 5 years. I mean, I only really know one song in the last 5 years, and I don't know it that well. I'm going to butcher it. I'm going to butcher it, but I'm going to try. Also, like, I'm not really warm, so, be kind. Be kind. I feel like I should sing Muddy Water, though, since I'm looking at this river. Oh, I have been down to the pain and sorrow. Oh, no tomorrow's coming in. But I put nope, started too high. That was going to be bad. Oh, no, I got it. To the river bottom, and I got to hide someplace to find myself again. Down, down, down. So look out for me, oh muddy water. Your mysteries are deep and wide, and I got a need of going someplace, and I got a need to climb upon your back and ride. Oh, come on now. Oh man. What a great show. If you've never seen, man, I love that I can sing at the top of my lungs and I'm not bothering anybody. I've been in those situations. I'm also just loud. Let's be honest. If you've never seen Big River, go somehow see it. I don't know. It might be on like Broadway HD, actually. I'm not sure, because they have a lot of old recordings of all the shows, but it's just a great, oh man, I love it so much. Roger Miller did all the music for it. Yeah, I don't know. There's so much, and obviously it's attached to such a pivotal moment in time in my life as a kid when I was like 16. But it's still, I think, really, really a great show, really classic. How about some Stevie for his birthday? Oh, wait, Stevie Wonder's birthday today? Oh, how do I? Is about to be Kaputski's. Oh no, well. Let's see how long it lasts in low power mode or whatever. I mean, wasn't it Stevie who sings "Happy Birthday to you, Happy Birthday to you, Happy Birthday to you"? Stevie? Is it not Stevie? It might be somebody else that does that. I might be completely wrong. The older I've gotten, the more I've realized how wrong I am. And it's great. A Little Richard song. God. Little Richard song. Why can't I think of... I feel so dumb that I can't think of like what's even like his... It's like the tip of my tongue and I can't. Well, Hello, Scotland. Oh, his birthday was yesterday. That's right. Stevie's birthday was yesterday. I think I saw that on the Instagram, but Tutti Frutti, oh Rudy, Tutti Frutti, oh Rudy, yeah, Tutti Frutti, oh Rudy. Wop babaloo bop, wop bamboo. Met a gal named Daisy. She almost drove me crazy. Met a gal named Daisy. Oh, you almost drove me crazy. Some people were just asking about the Inside of You live that Michael Rosenbaum and I are doing, and we are going to do at some point. And it was already rescheduled once, and it's now, I think, July 2nd or something. We're trying for that. I have no idea if that's going to be doable where we are in Austin. I don't know that that'll even be an option. I don't know that live shows will be open by that point. So we're doing our best to be prepared should we be able to do that, but know that that's still subject to, pandemic, force majeure. You must know my Enneagram wing. If you don't know my Enneagram wing by now, I don't know what to tell you. What? The cabins are tents. They're tents that are in front of me, currently in front of me. Boop. Those are tents, and those are for like friends and family and stuff like that, or myself when I want to come down and stay by the river. You know what I mean? Because sometimes you just want to come down the river. You know what I mean? Like you just want to come down. You want to get in the water. You want to like, you want to hear the bugs. You know what I mean? You want to just like you want to feel it. You know the bugs on you. Obviously, like that's just like it's like icky. I don't want to feel icky, but I want to enjoy my time in nature. You know what I mean? I feel like I feel like I have no problem just deciding to go into my schizophrenic characters with you all, which actually makes me super stoked because that means we have a trust. Do you know what I mean? We've built a trust. Do you know what I mean? German accent. I'm sure my German is not up to your standards. I don't know. I don't want to just fall into stereotypes. Although those are fun too. Thank you. I've always been I love impressions and impersonations and voices and dialects. I love them. They're just so much fun. They're so much fun. I love doing them all. They all get a bit muddled, like they can jump around a bit. Like England, I can start in one part of England, the beginning of a sentence, and end in an entirely different part of England, like with a different accent or dialect, because it's just very fluid sometimes. But I know regionally, like kind of what stuff is supposed to sound like, like London or like East London. I'm actually not even sure that's East London. That's certainly not, is it? But I know, like up in the north, you start to get to Manchester and Liverpool and Newcastle, and you start getting more north, and it starts to sound more Scottish. You start getting in a Scottish accent when you start getting more north up there, and then jumping over and you start getting more Irish over there. But I like just doing like English like this. It's so much fun. If I've on quite a few occasions actually, I've been able to convince people that I was English before they it was easier to know who I was. It was real easy actually. I could just go up to people, English people, go up to them, and I'd just be like, "What's going on? How are you? Where are you from?" And we'd just carry on the conversation. I'll just ad-lib the entire time, just improvising, just saying general shit like, "Where are you from?" "Oh, you're just like a bit northwest." What in bloody hell? Oh no, mosquitoes are out. Son of a... Okay, well, I am leaving this spot. I'm gonna get eaten up by skeeters. All right, guys, we're gonna go for a drive. That's what we're doing. We're going for a drive. We're going for a live drive, guys. It's gonna get loud. That I can assure you. Oh, I can't put my water bottle there. All right, that's fine. Let's go for a drive. Say goodbye to the river. Actually, we're going to cut down the river. Oh my gosh! It's no joke. It's difficult to do this and drive. Shocker. It's kind of like my own Indiana Jones ride. Like from Disneyland. Hey, it's my own little buggy and adventure. Woo! Come on! Yeah, man. Oh, we got somebody swinging. Hi, neighbor. All right, guys. That's my time. It's been a real blast off. Thank you, everybody who's donated. 98 donations. Come on, 2 more donations. We're going until we get 100 donations. Come on. Come on. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. Ow! Oh, come on now. Come on now, everybody. Just gonna keep driving. Actually, better yet, if I don't get two donations right now, then I will stop. But if I do get 2 donations right now, nah, I gotta go. My phone's about to die. Oh, wait a minute. You should see this. This is beautiful. Oh, man. Now that is dreaming. 101 donations. Oh, we did it. Guys, 101 donations. I'll have a donation plantation. A donation plantation, I say. All right. Ruby. Love you guys. Love yourselves. Love yourself. Love yourself. Love yourself. You are loved. You are worthy of that love. You are exactly where you are meant to be. I'll check in with you soon enough again. I promise. Be well.